What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Like-Minded Investor Investing That Makes Sense. That was the old way I used to open every single video. I hopped on Instagram earlier and I said, who wants to see me break down Donald J. Trump? Okay, AKA Trump Media and Technology Group, AKA Truth Social. Right? I have a conspiracy theory, which I believe to be true, of what this whole thing is, the whole picture. I'm going to give you guys news articles and point out certain dates, show you how money runs from there, what smart money does, aka traders. All right. This is what I have been training the last 3.5 years of my life to do is smart money. And I'm going to show you how this moves. It is right on point, and what I believe to be true is that they are raking in all the money that they need to defend Mr. Trump. Now, full disclosure, I'm a fan of Donald Trump. Okay. If you don't like it, it is what it is. I may not like some of the things you don't like. Okay. I like Bitcoin. I love my family. I like nature. Um, I like Mexican food. Okay. I like rap music. I like certain things, as you like certain things. I like Donald Trump. I mean, I like everything about it. I don't even like everything all about my family. Okay. Everyone needs to get over that whole thing. Full circle. Coming back to it. All right. I'm going to show you what I believe to be true here. Okay. I want to point out a couple of things first. First, the first day of trading publicly on the NASDAQ of ticker symbol DJT was Tuesday, March 26th. All right. That was announced on the 25th. They rose the market up. We'll get into that. All right. Another thing, January 12th, 2024. What happened on that week? Well, they came at Donald Trump for 370 million, found him guilty for fraud, which is very interesting. Every real estate investor that don't even really care for him or that like him said this is completely absurd because all of the banks were actually paid back. So where is the fraud? Anyway, moving along. On that day, 370 is down here. Okay, January 12th. Stay with me. January 12th. Also, another $400,000. So, what am I saying to you? How did all this money flow in if it's not publicly traded yet? Leave it to be institution and or big money movers, these billionaires. They what I believe to be true is they set up this fund, okay? And there is a team of professional traders. All right. This moves like professional trading. Look at this. This whole thing down here is nothing. And then we get crazy news and the big money comes in and they start making legal fee money, okay, to pay off these absurd incriminations that they are doing. Again, my own feeling, you feel how you feel, but pay attention, right? So, from that day, January 12th, 11 short days later, over 247% to pump their thing full of money, okay? And then they take some profits, they wiggle around, right? Then we come over to here. Remember this blue candle? That was the day they announced that it was going public trading tomorrow. It rose 35% in a single day. Then it gapped, meaning aftermarket. Okay. From aftermarket, from wick to wick, it raised another 8.4%. All right. And then finally, we have the move of 38% at the top of Wednesday, March 27th. the second day of trading. Now, what followed that? This is the important part. This is how smart money makes money. Okay. Watch me over here. Watch me over here. Pay attention. The smart money entered the market here, right? And they kind of just they hung in. Oops. They hung in, wiggle room, wiggle room, wiggle room. Private investors, I believe. I'm not sure really how this works before they go public, but private investors, huge amount of money, you guys. Then it goes public, raises up, excuse me, raises up in 2 short days, 103%, right? To make everyone think they're going to get rich quick. This is how smart money moves and professional traders. Let me get that on point. On that day, to the low, in 21 days following that huge move up, 71% was liquidated from DJT. Okay. On top of that, see this point over here? See this point right here? See this top? See this top? Watch this. If we just let's just do that one first. Scroll over. It bounced off of there. Okay. So this is how we mark this out for smart money. So this would be the zone. Okay. This is the zone we're waiting for price to come back to. Well, just so happened, it came back and touched the bottom line, bounced up. Look at this smart money. Okay. Bounced up to a high in 24 days, 151% again. Are you ready for this one? After that, the following 42 days, they liquidated 55% of that entire 55%. All right, meaning 80% of both moves. Now, watch this. This is also so we have this zone over here from these areas, right? If we pull a fib, which I have a video on Fibonacci's, go check it out. Like-minded investor. 80%. Okay. The 832 is the purple line. 78% is the top red line. 83% is that line, and then 88% is this. This is a huge zone for demand. Okay. Then we're going to flip it from this high down to this low. All right. And look what we have again. This time it's the 50%, 618, which is also a strong zone. It's not as strong as the 786, 886. But look what happened. Okay. We came up to the 50. And then what happened? Like I said, for 42 days, where are you at? Right there. For 42 days, 56-ish percent. And now it bounced and is on the rise again. You guys, I'm a fan of Mr. Trump, but when you see these certain dates, $300 million, and you see the setup, and then there's this whole period here of 62 days before it even went public. And then on top of that, you go public, and in 2 short days, you run it up 104%. And then on top of that, for the next 11 or 21 days, you run it down 71%. Guys, this is easy. How big money bounces, makes profit, takes profit, runs down the market, and runs it back up again. The next move that I would be looking for. Oh, I didn't even say this part. Oh, I forgot this part. This doesn't even make sense. Do you know why it doesn't make sense? First of all, Truth Social has roughly 5 million active users. X has 368 million and Facebook has 2.9 billion. I'm going to say that again. Truth Social only has 5 million active users. How is it worth $70 a share when X, at the time it was purchased for $52 billion, has 368 million users? At the time it closed, let's go look. I think it was 52 bucks. $53 the time. Now Elon had to take this off of being public because I'm telling you right now, they were going to do exactly what I'm saying Trump's team is doing, and they were going to short this to death and completely collapse Twitter. Well, that's possible. They actually did that with Tesla back in the day, but it ended up being a bigger superpower than the superpowers to be. So yeah, guys, wow, I went deep on that. I went deep on that. But this is smart money, okay? This is a fundraiser for Mr. Donald Trump. This is the world I'm in, and I see this all day, every day. I'm telling you, this is exactly what it is. Uh, the next move, which I don't think will happen because, guys, 5 million active users. Like, I don't think you understand the severity of that. There's no one on this platform. Um, yeah, the next move, if he starts to pick up steam, the safest bet would either be if price came back down to $24, or let's get rid of this, or if it was to break this is the perfect trade. It would also have to break this current high over here. Break that, come back down and retest this area at 55 to 50 because that would retest into an uprising. I don't see that happening though. Like I said, I love Trump, but 5 million users, guys, the math ain't math, and as one of my teachers, Curtis Cobain, would say. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it all made sense. I'm a fan of him. This is just the game of trading, you guys. This is why I want to share it. It's very manipulative. They run it up, they run it down, then they buy it all up again, and everyone thinks it's going to go to the moon. It's just how they do things. And I think they are fundraising for all of his legal fees. Because what do you do with a man who has too big and too strong of an army? My personal opinion, you have to bankrupt him. Anyways, not getting political. He's not even a politician, so everyone always forgets that. Like, comment, subscribe, share this with a family member or a friend. This is, this is a conspiracy theory, but I really believe this to be true. Um, like I said, if you're not following me on Instagram, it is the like-minded investor. It's the same as this. Go check me out. My stories are, I think, pretty fun if you're an anti-government and institution person. Everyone have a blessed night and God bless.